Metal and hard rock concerts thrive on chaos, controlled explosions, and barely contained energy. But sometimes the chaos becomes real. Riots erupted. Blood was spilled. Careers nearly ended in a single night.
I'll take it, goddammit!
These are 10 metal bands who were violently forced off stage, and the shocking stories behind each incident. Number 10, Iron Maiden. The night of August 20th, 2005, became one of metal's most infamous acts of sabotage. During their Ozfest set at San Bernardino's Hyundai Pavilion, the band suffered coordinated attacks from Sharon Osbourne's crew. Power was cut at least 3 times. Eggs, ice, and bottle caps rained down on the stage. Bruce Dickinson was spat on mid-song. The feud had been building for weeks. Dickinson had openly mocked the Osbournes' reality TV empire and complained about the tour's production quality. Sharon retaliated by instructing crew members to sabotage the set and organizing people to pelt the band.
Shit at this band, which incidentally, Nico is cleaning off his drum kit at the moment so that we can continue.
She admitted to the scheme on Howard Stern's show on March 10th, 2006.
Got 200 Hispanic kids, loaded them with eggs, they had peanut butter. They fucking pelted the shit out of them.
Maiden finished the tour, but the damage to both camps' reputations was permanent. Number 9, Guns N' Roses. In the summer of 1991, Guns N' Roses was the most dangerous band on the planet. The Use Your Illusion tour had just begun, and the Riverport Amphitheater in Maryland Heights, outside St. Louis, was packed with 15,000 fans ready for chaos. They got more than they bargained for on July 2nd. During Rocket Queen, Axl Rose spotted a fan with a camera.
Hey, take that! Take that! Now, get that guy and take that!
When security failed to intervene, Rose launched himself into the crowd and tackled the man. After grabbing the camera and striking several people, he returned to the mic and announced he was going home.
Well, thanks to the lame-ass security, I'm going home.
The crowd exploded into a violent riot that injured 65 people, including police officers. Around 270 officers responded to restore order. Rose was later found guilty of assault and property damage and fined $50,000. Number 8, Black Sabbath. On October 9th, 1980 at Milwaukee's Mecca Arena, Black Sabbath was just 2 songs into their set when violence erupted. As newly installed frontman Ronnie James Dio was introducing NIB, someone in the 7,000-person crowd hurled a glass bottle that struck bassist Geezer Butler in the head, knocking him unconscious. Butler was rushed to the hospital for stitches, while Dio returned to confront the crowd.
Do not appreciate being hit by flying objects.
When fans saw the crew removing equipment from the stage, they exploded into a full riot. The rampage caused $40,000 in damage to the venue. Windows, doors, and furniture were destroyed. 3 police officers were injured attempting to restore order. Dozens of arrests were made both before and during the riot. The venue banned hard rock concerts indefinitely, booking only middle-of-the-road performers for years afterward. Number 7, Motley Crue. On October 30th, 1997, Motley Crue took the stage at the Greensboro Coliseum in North Carolina. What should have been a routine stop on the tour became one of the ugliest incidents in the band's history. Bassist Nikki Sixx became enraged after seeing a security guard get physical with fans near the barricade.
We're not doing any more songs.
You know why? Because the security assholes in the front are punching you motherfuckers, and you guys deserve better than that.
He directed the spotlight onto the guard and began screaming at him from the stage. What followed was an escalation that spiraled out of control. Six urged the crowd of 2,500 to surge forward. The situation devolved into chaos, with fans throwing cups and pressing against security.
You know what, motherfuckers? Kick this fucking guy's ass! Kick this motherfucker's ass! There's more of you than there is of him! Kick the fuck out of this fucking asshole!
Both Six and drummer Tommy Lee were later charged with inciting a riot and simple assault. Six pleaded no contest to 3 misdemeanor charges and received a 30-day suspended jail sentence and 18 months probation. The security guard filed a federal lawsuit against the band. The incident proved that even in the late 90s, a metal show could go from performance to prosecution in a single night. Number 6. Metallica. Fade to Black had become one of Metallica's most powerful live moments. On August 8, 1992, at Montreal's Olympic Stadium, the song took on a horrifying new meaning. A pyrotechnics malfunction sent flames directly into James Hetfield during the performance. The accident left him with second- and third-degree burns on his left hand and arms. The frontman ran off stage in agony. Witnesses recalled confusion as the band kept playing for several seconds before realizing what had happened. Hetfield was rushed to the hospital in a crew van.
Unfortunately, James is on his way to the hospital right now, and we're very sorry, but we can't continue the concert for you guys tonight.
The co-headlining show with Guns N' Roses was thrown into chaos, with 55,000 fans waiting over 2 hours for GNR to take the stage. Metallica canceled several dates while Hetfield recovered, but the band returned stronger, completing the tour months later. Before we continue with the top 5, which of these incidents shocked you the most? Did you witness any legendary metal meltdowns in person back in the day? Drop a comment and let us know where you're watching from. Number 5. Ozzy Osbourne. By 1982, Ozzy Osbourne was riding the success of his solo career after being fired from Black Sabbath. His Diary of a Madman tour was selling out arenas across America. On January 20th, during a show at the Veterans Memorial Auditorium in Des Moines, Iowa, a fan threw something onto the stage. Ozzy thought it was a rubber toy. He picked it up and bit its head off. It was a real bat. The animal's teeth broke the skin, and Ozzy was rushed to the hospital after the show for rabies injections.
Somebody threw a bat on stage, and I thought it was one of these toy bats. So I picked it up, bite the thing's head off, and suddenly everybody's freaking out because
The incident made international headlines and became one of the most infamous moments in rock history. But the immediate consequence was medical. Ozzy required a painful series of rabies vaccinations over the following weeks and was forced to cancel and reschedule shows while recovering. What began as a split-second decision to play along with what he thought was a prop became a defining moment of his career, one that overshadowed everything else he did on that tour and cemented his reputation as the most unpredictable frontman in metal. Number 4. Damageplan. At 38 years old, Dimebag Darrell Abbott was rebuilding his legacy. After Pantera's bitter dissolution, he and his brother Vinnie Paul had formed Damageplan. On December 8, 2004, at the Alrosa Villa in Columbus, Ohio, that fire was extinguished forever. A mentally disturbed man named Nathan Gale rushed the stage during the opening song and shot Darrell multiple times at point-blank range in the head. The guitarist died instantly. Gale continued firing, killing 3 more people: concert attendee Nathan Bray, club employee Aaron Hulk, and security guard Jeff Thompson, before police ended the rampage. The metal community was devastated. Vinnie Paul never recovered from losing his brother and passed away in 2018. Number 3. Judas Priest. On April 29, 1991, Rob Halford nearly died on stage during the Painkiller Tour. At a show in Oshawa, Ontario, Halford made his signature entrance on a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, riding it directly onto the stage as the band launched into Hell Bent for Leather. The stage was wet. The motorcycle's tires lost traction. Halford crashed headfirst into the drum riser at speed, slamming into the monitors and equipment. He was knocked unconscious and carried off stage. The show was stopped immediately. Halford was rushed to the hospital, where he was diagnosed with a broken nose and severe concussion. The remaining dates on that leg of the tour were postponed while the metal god recovered. Halford later admitted the accident shook him badly and that he considered abandoning the motorcycle entrance entirely. He didn't. The Harley remained part of the show for decades, but that night in Ontario proved that the theatrical side of heavy metal could turn lethal in an instant. Number 2. Pantera. By 1996, Pantera had cemented their status as one of the heaviest bands in metal. Far Beyond Driven debuted at number 1. Vulgar Display of Power went platinum twice. But behind the fury, frontman Phil Anselmo was battling a severe heroin addiction that nearly killed him on stage. During their July 13, 1996, performance at the Coca-Cola Starplex in Dallas, Texas, Anselmo collapsed immediately after leaving the stage. He had overdosed on heroin. Paramedics found no pulse. For several minutes, the singer was clinically dead before being revived. Remarkably, the band continued touring, with Anselmo performing the very next night. He later admitted to using heroin to cope with chronic back pain. The incident became a stark warning about addiction in the metal community, though Anselmo's struggles would continue for years afterwards. Number 1. WASP. Parents Music Resource Center made WASP their number 1 target in the mid-1980s. By 1986, the attacks had escalated beyond protests and boycotts. Concert venues received bomb threats. Band members got death threats by the hundreds. Lead singer Blackie Lawless was shot at twice, though fortunately never hit. The situation reached its breaking point during their 1986 Inside the Electric Circus tour. Multiple shows were canceled when local authorities revoked permits at the last minute. Police would arrive to shut down venues before the band could take the stage. At one venue, officers cut the power mid-song and ordered everyone out. The band that sang "We Are Sexual Perverts" had become too dangerous for America. WASP proved that sometimes being forced off stage isn't about riots or violence. Sometimes it's about a society deciding you've gone too far.